Hello everyone and welcome back to another video or podcast, whichever way you're listening to me. And today we're going to talk about planners and finding the right planner for you. If you've been on YouTube or TikTok, I know you have seen a plethora of people that are talking about their new planning system. It's from electronics to Happy Planner. It's quite a few. It's so many that it's overwhelming. And if you're anything like me, if you get too much stuff, you become overwhelmed with a lot of stuff that you get for planners. I know for me, I just can't do a whole lot of planners. I see some of these YouTubers and TikTokers that have like 5 or 6 planners and everything has something to do. And I'm just like, my mind, my mind doesn't work like that. And if I have too many planners, I would definitely get overwhelmed and then I would just stop doing it. You'll be amazed at how many planners I have bought that have sat on my side of the bed for months and months and months, and I just don't touch it because I get overwhelmed very easily, very quickly. And I can start something really good, and when it just bogs me down, I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. So for those of us who cannot do the whole 5, 6 planners to manage your home, I got you. Now, those that can, this may not be your video. This may be like fingernails to a chalkboard about the things I'm about to say, but I am one of those kind of people. I like to reach the ones that like just the most simplest things to work for them as far as planning and managing their home, because sometimes it's just not easy. It is just not easy. So I'm going to start off with my main planner. Now this planner, and it's my Happy Planner, by the way, and this is my Happy Planner. And this is the planner that I use for everything, for meal planning or what have you. I haven't put anything in it yet, so it's still pretty basic. So I haven't started it, but this is my main planner. I use this planner for meal planning. I use this planner to keep up with appointments. I got to add a couple of appointments in here that's coming up. I've used this planner to keep me on track for home management, what I need to clean and all that stuff. Like this planner, this one right here is my all-in-all planner. Like this is it. This is the main planner. I got it inside out, by the way. Let me, that's the cover. That's the cover of it. But this is my main planner. And this is the planner that I use for everything. I'm getting some insert. I probably make some inserts because I need some insert for grocery list. I don't have a grocery list on here. I probably just made some bullets. I don't know, but I need something listed in here to put my grocery list in. I'm sorry, y'all. Put my grocery list in. And I need one for, it was something else I was missing in here. I want to say is my day-to-day task. Oh, I got one. Oh, never mind. I don't need to make one. So yeah, so I do that. That's my planner because like I said, those that like the whole, different 9, 10, 20 planners, that is not your girl. That is not your girl. So we're going to talk about how you pick a planner and what works best for you, because what some people may, let me try that again. What may work for others may not work for you. And if you're anything like me, if you have anything that's overwhelming, and this is my calendar here, that's what I was looking for, my calendar, it's blank. So yeah, but anyway, but what may work for others may not work for you. And if you're like me and you can just deal with all these different planners going on and you just need something simple and basic, we're going to talk about some ways to find the perfect calendar or planner for you. And sometimes it don't have to be something as a name brand, such as, Happy Planner. It can be something that, you can do electronically or what you can do on your own. Because for a long time, I was using something like this. And this is actually my Bible study planner. And this is what I use to jot down, like, you know, my thoughts, what I read in my scripture, stuff like that. So this is what this is. This is my Bible study planner. That's some of the stuff right there that I use to guide me on what I'm going to study next in the Bible. So I use this. Now, these are about the only two main ones that I have. It's this one and this one. So this one and this one. These are the main two planners that I have. And these has been faithful. Now, what I do is when I run out on my Bible study planner, I just go to the grocery store or Walmart or Target and I get another one just because this is what worked best for me. So I don't try to spend a whole lot of money on planners. And if you notice, a lot of these content creators, they have planners that, you know, can range between $15, $20. And if you're on a budget and you're trying to save some money, you know, $15, $20 can be a lot. So if you don't have it, get something like this. You know, I was hoping my ruler would came in, which is my multi-purpose rulers, to show you how you can take something like this to make your own planner, but it didn't come in time for the video. So we'll do another video on that. But you can get a multi-ruler and make your own planner by using simple notebook paper. So y'all, let me tell you about this notebook. So if you saw my last video about 10 things that I'm not buying for next year that I'm minimizing on, I was talking about these notebooks that I have. I have found maybe about 5 of these notebooks. Don't judge me. But I have found 5 of these notebooks that I had bought. They was on sale for like 25 cents, I think. So I was like, let me buy them for the kids. Kids never got them. But anyway, so I end up buying all of these notebooks. And so some of them being used, some of them have not been used. And so what I'm planning on doing is these are going to be like notebooks that I can put down, say, for example, outside things, you know. For example, like if I see a recipe that I want to try, I'll put the recipe down in this notebook to have to put in my planner. Or if it's, say, for example, if it's a list that I need to get going, because we're going to have quite a few travel this year. And I need to keep track of all this traveling that we're doing. I don't think we ever traveled this much in 1 year, y'all. I don't think we ever have. And I was trying to cut down just to 1 vacation a year. That's always been my prayer when I was younger. Like, I want to get, when I get old and have my own children, we take 1 vacation a year, because my family couldn't afford it when I was growing up. And God has blessed me to take 3. So I'm not complaining, just a little overwhelmed. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. But so this one probably be more of just list taking of things that I need to make sure that I have, such as, you know, vacation things, such as grocery lists, because I usually keep a notebook like this in my car. So like when I'm waiting on my son to get into school, or I'm waiting to pick up my daughter from school, I would take out this notebook and I would list down things that I need, you know, like grocery lists, when I need to, like I said, plan for vacation, or things that they may need for school or what have you. I would use that in the car. So I always keep a notebook in the car because I can get my thoughts out while I'm just sitting there waiting and not doing something. So I would use that for that. So let's get into how you can pick out the perfect planner for you. Number 1, for me, like I said, I can only speak for me. I always pick out a planner that is not complicated. I have seen planners. I have come across quite a few planners that are just overcomplicated. You don't know where to start. You don't know where to begin because it's so much. And for me, I just need simple and basic. I don't need all of this other stuff. I just don't need all the other stuff. Just give me the basics and I'm good. I just need a calendar. I need a jot down list. I need a grocery list, a meal planner list, and a daily activity. That's pretty much what I need. All this extra stuff I don't need because that doesn't apply to me. So if you know that you don't need all the fluff, you just need the basics, then pick out a planner that is the basics for you, whatever your baseline is of basics. But for me, that's my baseline. I just need the basic. I do have a calendar, or I'm trying to work on a calendar for content. I'm trying to work on a calendar to work my business, because I just work my business at night when I get done with everybody, and it's just at night. But I don't have a calendar of this is what I need to do in my business. Like, I don't have a agenda. That's the word I'm looking for, an agenda of what all I need to do for my business. And it's quite a few things that I need to do, but I don't have a calendar that. So I'm gonna either have a separate calendar for that or put it in here. But 9 out of 10, it may most likely just be in this, and I just use a color paper to let me know what I need to do for my business, because all my papers in here are white and it doesn't stand out. So yeah, but that's the first thing. Pick out a planner that is your baseline, that is basic for you. Like I said, these content creators will have you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a planner and that you'll never use, and it's wasteful. And I'm telling you the ungodly truth. I had bought a planner, and it was a beautiful planner, you know, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful showcase planner, but I never used it, and it just sat there, and it sat there, and it sat there, and I ended up throwing it away because it was never used, and I couldn't reuse it, so I ended up throwing it away. So that's the first thing. Pick out a planner that is basic and a baseline for you. Number 2, I personally like planners that I can reuse. So that's why I always stick with the Happy Planner, or Disc Planner, as a lot of people call them. But that's why I stick with planners like this, because I can change out my sheets every year. I don't have to rebuy a whole brand new planner. That's what works for me. So if you like buying new planners to keep you motivated, definitely go for that. But if you're price conscious and you don't want to spend the money on buying a brand new planner, then try a disc planner or a binder planner, one of those type of planners. And you just can buy the sheets or make your own sheets. Like for me, I'm learning how to make my own sheets to put in my disc planner, because I just don't want to spend the extra money of buying a whole brand new planner. To me, I just feel like it's a waste of money. That's just my opinion. And it doesn't motivate me to want to do a whole nother planner. I can just get new sheets and be excited about the new sheets because I designed it. So figure out how you want to spend your money in your planner. Do you want a brand new planner every year or every quarter to keep you motivated, or you want to keep your same planner but just buy new sheets? Now for me, like, I have 2 months worth of sheets for February. No, I have 3 months worth of sheets. I'm sorry, for February, January, February, and March. And my February one is all Valentine's Day and Black History. And my March one is spring. The paper is what get me excited. The outside of the planner, I'm not really worried about, but the paper is what get me excited. So I get excited about designing my own planner for each month for each season. So that's what get me excited. So you have to pick out what gets you excited about your own planner. So for me, it's just, you know, the paper and all that stuff. Another thing you have to ask yourself, how much money did you want to spend on accessories for your planner? So let's talk about accessories. You don't hear them talk about that a whole lot. So I'm gonna be up and up with you, okay? It costs to buy these stickers, to buy these washi tapes, markers, crayons, colored pencil, all of that. It costs. Color pens, it costs. And if you know that you're not trying to spend a whole lot of money on this stuff, then don't buy it. It's cute to have, it's lovely to have, but don't buy it. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had bought some stickers for my planner. I cannot find them stickers anywhere. And you know why I can't find those stickers? Because I didn't really want them. But I just thought, oh, somebody else got them and they say it's great, so let me get them. But I know me. And I know my attention span when it comes to doing my planner. And I know I'm not a sticker girl. And that's just it. I am not a sticker girl. Now, would I design stickers from somebody that wants stickers for their planner? Absolutely. But I am not a sticker girl. So that's why it's a waste of money for me to get stickers. Now, do I use color pencil, color pens, all of that stuff? Absolutely. I am a pen and paper girl. Thus, I have a whole pencil container of pens and pencils that are colored. And that's just work for me. Plus, I do my Bible study. And so, yeah, that's just work for me. So you have to figure out what expenses you want to spend on your planner. Are you a pen and paper or washi tape or sticker person? You need to know, because it can become very expensive buying accessories for your planner. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. I have all kinds of examples, by the way. I was on Etsy and I was looking to have a planner cover because I wanted to have pockets in my planner just to put in stuff like, school activities or what have you. And then at the end of the day, I can pull it out and jot it in my planner. And they had one that was genuine leather. And the cheapest that I saw for that one is like $89. That was the cheapest. And I was like, I'm not spending that kind of money for something like that. So like I said, it depends on what you want to spend for your planner. But for me, it was just like, it's a negative. I'm not spending that. So I didn't. I did not spend it. But I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all all right? Okay. But I didn't. So you have to ask yourself, are you willing to spend this amount of money on accessories for your planner? And if you're not willing to spend that amount of money for accessories on your planner, then stick with the basics. It's nothing wrong with the basics. Don't let these people fool you. There's nothing wrong with the basics because ain't nobody gonna see it but you. So why are you worried about it? So ask yourself, how much money are you willing to spend on accessories for your planner? So that's number 3. Number 4 is, if you don't like paper planner, then stick with a digital planner. Now, I am not on the digital planner bandwagon. I do have a digital calendar that I use as part of my phone or my Google my Google calendar or planner. But I don't have a digital planner that I just say, oh, this is what I use, because I'm a pen and paper girl. Always have been. But if you're into digital planners, I can give you a couple of links of YouTubers that I know that use digital planners. Now, keep in mind, do not let them influence you spending more than what you want to spend. Now, there are digital planners, and they're beautiful digital planners that is on Etsy that is really reasonable. And I will leave a couple of links on there. I've looked into making digital planners for myself, just because of just the learning for it and just to see how well I like it. I don't carry my tablet around with me everywhere. I try not to have too many apps on my phone because my phone is a multi-purpose phone. I talk and record on my phone as well. So I try not to have too many apps on my phone. I have seen some planners that are digital that I've been curious about, but it has not been set in stone. Let me say that. So if you want to get into digital planners, I would definitely, like I said, leave some link on here for you to check out, because I don't want to give you misinformation or wing it like I know, because I really don't. I don't do digital planners. I'm not into digital planners. Maybe down the line, because like I said, I am looking into it, just because when I don't have my paper planner with me, I can have my digital planner right here on my phone. So we'll see. But like I said, I would definitely leave links of YouTubers that I follow that use digital planners. Now, the only issue that I see with digital planner is some digital planners have over 40 sheets. Some have over 120 sheets. So you have to ask yourself, how many sheets do I really need for my digital planner? How well I'm going to maintain it? Am I going to set it and forget it and not really do anything? Because confession time, I use my calendar that's on my phone. And I have a pop-up that come on my calendar every night at 8 o'clock to do something for my business. And I never do it at 8 o'clock. It's usually about 10 or 11. Excuse me. And sometimes I don't even do it at all that night if I'm exhausted. And I do it like later on, early in the morning or later that next day. So you have to ask yourself, is a digital planner going to be your motivation to plan out what you need to do? Because it's no good to spend money on a digital planner and you don't execute it. And then that's money you have wasted. So ask yourself that question. But for me, I have a calendar that I use, but I don't have a planner. So each is own. So that was number 4. Number 5. Now, the reason why I want to say this, because it's God's truth, honest truth. A planner is only good as for the user that using it. You can buy a planner, but if you don't work your planner, it's not going to be any good to you. And I think majority of the time, like for me, I was getting so many planners that I didn't know which one to pick, and I got overwhelmed. So pick a planner that you know you're going to use. Now, for me, I'm not like most young ladies or men who put their stuff into their planner every night. Today, as I record this video, it is Friday. So on Fridays, it's usually when I start mapping out everything that I need to do for the following week. My son is back into playing basketball this year. And so I know every Saturday, or majority every Saturday for the next 2 months, it's gonna be occupied with him and basketball. So I already know on Saturday, that's all I'm gonna be doing. It's basketball. That's all I'm doing. It's on basketball. My daughter, she has started into a play, and so I'm gonna have to start putting days in to pick her up for her plays. And so I know for the month of January, that's what I mean. That's pretty much gonna be my whole day is, you know, this going to work and picking them up and all that stuff. So I utilize my planner, my planning days for my planner on a Friday or Saturday because it's a little bit more relaxed. It's not such a rush and I can get it done. That's how I utilize it. So ask yourself before you go out and spend money on a digital planner or a paper planner or any type of way of how you're trying to plan your life. Are you going to utilize the planner that you have? Because if you're not going to utilize it, then it is not doing you or that planner any good for you buying it. It's just collecting dust. And I know firsthand. So ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. I know you're saying, you keep saying that because it's so important. It's so important. My planner, I know for 2024 is going to be my friend. Because like I said, I have a lot going on in 2024 and I need something to keep me focused. Like I'm in the process of now of decluttering. And so January, I'm going to have a decluttering month of what I'm planning on decluttering. Because I have a lot of stuff in my home, and when your home is decluttered, it is never clean. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're going to get off of that. That's a whole nother video. But yes, your planner is only as good as the person that is using it. And if you're not using it, then don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Don't waste your time, the planner time, your money time. Just don't buy it and just figure it out. Just figure it out. And yeah, so I wanted to come in to show you my planner. And I also want to come in and talk about the book that I got. Let me go get it. I thought I had it with me, y'all, but I didn't. So let me go get the book. All right. So the book that I got is The Psychology of Money. Y'all, once I get a good book, I had my husband reading him this book. I've had this book now about a day and a half, about a day. Maybe 2, because I didn't pick it up yesterday. But I'm picking it up today because it's Friday. It ain't got nothing to do. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I got this book called The Psychology of Money. And y'all, I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I didn't think I would, because I'm one of those kind of people, like I said before, my attention span is like that. And my son has it really bad, and it's hard for him to read books, because if it's not interesting, he just like, I don't want to read this book. No. But this book has really caught my attention. So I have learned a whole lot. I have learned a whole lot about the book. And the one thing that stood out to me about this book, and I'm hoping I can find it, because I didn't highlight this book. I'm going to have to highlight it, because it got some nuggets in here. But basically, it was talking about there are some people that have so much money that it's still not enough for them. And when you get to the point of your life that you have enough, anything else doesn't bother you, because you have enough. And that's where I want to get at in my money, growth, and finances. So get this book. That's the book we're reading for this month of January. It's this book. If you would like for me to do a book review or a book chat, leave a comment below. I would love to do a book chat or what have you with you about this book. But get this book. This is an absolutely great book. I'm telling you, it's a good book. So yes, I wanted to come in to make sure I'd show you the book that I'm reading this month. You can definitely tag along with me into this book. So with that being said, y'all, I am going to go ahead and end this video as well as this podcast here. If you enjoyed this, definitely tap subscribe and like and share this video and rate it. Well, until then, y'all, I hope y'all have a great and lovely week. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.